up everyone, welcome back. Wow, so it's been 3 months since my last video. Oh, I wonder how long that was like that. So it's been a while, and as you can tell by the title, I'm pregnant, which is the reason why I've been quiet on social media. I've only just recently been more active on Instagram. I'm mostly just posting, not really engaging, which I need to step my game up about with that. Sorry if I sound out of breath, but yeah, I'm pregnant. So I'm 20 weeks pregnant as of Thursday that just passed. Today is Saturday, so yeah. Basically, I thought that I would share how I found out I was pregnant, plus my first trimester experience. I didn't do these videos when I was pregnant with Alina. I did actually film my second trimester video, but I didn't end up uploading it. I just wasn't happy with it, and I think I still was really unwell at the time of filming that I just never ended up uploading it. And then when Alina was born, I just forgot about it. So anyway, I thought I'd do that with this one. I've been keeping notes on the experience. This was sort of planned, but then it wasn't. But kind of like Alina, I did feel like I wanted to have another baby. So I was actively trying to get pregnant at the right time, like ovulation and everything like that. It just didn't say he wanted kids, he wanted more, but he didn't want one yet. He wanted to wait, but I didn't. I wanted to have another one. I wanted Alina and the baby to have a close gap in age. Idris was obviously happy to find out I was pregnant, like he is happy and excited about it. But yeah, just at the like when we did talk about it, he did say he's not really ready, but he wasn't really bothered when I actively try to get pregnant, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's that. So I don't remember exactly when I started to try, but I thought I was pregnant in November, which I wasn't. So I did do a pregnancy test actually on the day of Idris's 30th birthday, and I was going to surprise him that I was pregnant if I was pregnant, but I wasn't. So that was that. But then come December, that's basically when it happened. I got pregnant in December. So first I was experiencing really intense emotions. Like I just get really emotional really easily. I also felt like I had a lot of anger, like I did with Alina. I had a lot of anger before I found out I was pregnant. So that happened with this one too. Like any little thing really made me so angry. So I did a test and nothing. It was negative. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I knew I was pregnant at New Year's Eve, so I kind of lost the train of thought on all the like roughly when it all happened, but I knew I was pregnant at New Year's Eve, so it would have been like mid to end December. And then I missed my period for a week, so I didn't get my period, and I'm usually not always on time, like on the day. I would be like 2 or 3 days late, but I always got it no later than 3. I didn't get it for a whole week, so I did a test, negative. So I was like, okay. So another week has gone by. I went and saw my doctor. I did a urine test, negative. So she got me to get a blood test. Went back the following day, and it turns out that I was pregnant. Basically, they couldn't detect it in the urine because my HCG, I think is what it's called, was low, like 30, and the only way for it to read it is it had to be like over 50 or 100, something like that, and it was low, so that's why I couldn't detect it. So yeah, I'm pregnant, and that's pretty much how I found out. It wasn't anything like Alina's. I wanted to do something special to tell Idris, but because he was already in the loop, it was kind of hard to do that. I did try film his reaction when I came home to tell him that I am pregnant, but he had no shirt on, and he pretty much knew straight away the answer because I walked in and had a big smile on my face because I couldn't contain myself. So yeah, that kind of went out the window, but it was still nice. He was really happy. Sorry, my throat's like getting really dry from talking. Oh, and we're having a boy. I might as well just tell you now. But yeah, we're having a boy. It just is really excited. Not gonna lie, I wanted a girl. I wanted Alina to have a sister first, but you know, alhamdulillah, I'm happy either way. And honestly, since experiencing this pregnancy so far, I feel like I don't really want to have another one anyway. It's been really hard. It's actually a lot better now. Anyway, I'll get into that right now. First trimester was awful. So obviously when I found out I was pregnant, I was like really early, so 5-6 weeks I think. I didn't find out I was pregnant with Alina until I was like 7, and that was when I started to feel sick already. So when I found out that I was pregnant this time around, I didn't feel any sickness yet, which I thought was amazing. I thought, oh, I felt pretty relief. But like literally the day after Australia Day, because I remember Australia Day we went to Busselton for a road trip, and I was fine, but I was really tired, like so tired. I just felt so out of it. But I didn't feel sick until the next day, and that's kind of when I started to get the morning sickness. And I swear to you when I tell you this, I think it was like worse than with Alina. It was awful. But anyway, there were a few similar things that occurred that happened with Alina. I did get a pimple after another for the first week or two, but then it went away. So I was feeling a little nauseous after I ate, but it wasn't too bad. It was bearable. So this is all from the start of when I started to feel sick onwards. So it started to happen slowly, and then it just went crazy after that. Short-tempered. So morning sickness started to get worse late January, like when I was pregnant with Alina, and I was burping a lot at the start, but then it reduced pretty much exactly the same as Alina. Actually, in fact, I feel like I don't really burp as much as I do now. It's kind of not as bad, but with Alina I burped all the time. Like I'd be burping right now basically. But this time around in 20 weeks I haven't really been burping that much, only if I eat or drink. And then I stopped drinking coffee not long after learning I was pregnant. It wasn't because I just stopped drinking because I was pregnant. I actually just didn't feel like it. I was craving cheese a lot, and I got redness of the face a couple of times, but it only comes for a day and then it'll go away the next day. Just along my cheeks it would appear. That happened with Alina too actually. I love tomatoes again, like I did with Alina. Like I love it in everything. Not eating it by itself, but I can, but I just like to eat it with other food. Again with Alina, I prefer to just eat like healthy, lighter food, nothing too heavy, and just simple. I just feel like simple food. I ended up taking Emexalon to help ease nausea, but it just made me really drowsy, and so in the end I asked for Zofran because that's what mums were recommending in like those Facebook mum groups, but then that one made me constipated. But it did work a lot better, not fully, but it worked way better than Emexalon, but I was constipated and it was just really uncomfortable, so I ended up pretty much stopped taking that. Trouble sleeping every night, like every single night I could not fall asleep for hours. And we go to sleep early, like we go to sleep at like 9:30 now, 9:30 at night. But I wouldn't actually fall asleep until like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then if I wake up in the middle of the night and then go to toilet and come back into bed, I wouldn't be able to fall asleep again for another 2 hours, something like that. It was really bad. So I was just tired all the time. I would literally sleep when Alina would go down for a nap. I would sleep with her, and at that time she was sleeping for like a good 2 hours, which is the reason why I didn't film videos either, because the time when I could film was when Alina was sleeping, but then I'd sleep and I just didn't have the energy. I didn't want to like get dressed up, I didn't want to put makeup on, I didn't want to do nothing. Surprisingly this time around I'm able to handle onions. Sometimes I might ask Idris to cut it for me, but with Alina I refused to cut it. I refused to cook it. I would make Idris cut it and do the cooking part of the onion garlic first, because I couldn't handle the smell of it. And mind you, I love the smell of onion and garlic cooking. Like I literally use onion and garlic in everything just so I could smell it. But I don't mind cooking it. Garlic I can't handle still. I can't even like eat it. If I don't have to put it in my food, I won't. I'll just pretty much just use onion only. I use less onions though. Usually I use like a half for anything I make. Now I actually just use a little bit. I just wanted it for flavor really. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in first trimester, and I'm still in my second trimester, so I'm not gonna go there just yet. But yeah, so it's been, first trimester was really hard, which kind of made it, how do I say, it just made me not want to have another baby after this. So like I'm glad that it's a boy, because it just is safe. If it was a girl again, he'd want to try again for a boy. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise really. If I have to go through a pregnancy like this again, I don't want to do it honestly. And it's a lot harder with a toddler because it affects them too. When you are tired, you're moody, you don't have the energy, you're too tired to even carry her or him when they just want you to hold them. So yes, I feel like it's been a bit hard on Alina too, because I can't be my normal self. I can't be my normal energetic self, playing with her and communicating with her and all that stuff. So the first trimester, I just feel like not only was it hard on me, but I think it was, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was hard on her as well. So I feel really bad for her, and I just can't imagine going through this type of pregnancy experience again with 2, let alone 1. It wasn't really the greatest start. At the time I thought that it was the same as Alina's, but I think that was just me more hoping that it was a girl. But yeah, no, it actually was a lot worse, I feel like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my pregnancy story for my second pregnancy, and now that it's out there, I can vlog again and not be worried about showing my belly. I am hoping to film on Monday because that's the day that we're getting our new couch. I'll show you my belly. Obviously I can't show you my actual skin, so you can only see my top, but I'm actually a lot bigger than I was compared to being pregnant with Alina at 20 weeks. You're gonna see my orange sweats, so sorry. I'm not sure how much you're gonna see as well, because, but yeah, this is basically my tummy at 20 weeks. It's quite big, but you can see it when I go out and stuff, whereas with Alina at 20 weeks I could still hide it in my clothes. But yeah, this is very visible right now. I can't really see what you can see, so I'm really sorry. Let me get up a bit more because I think the camera's too low for you to see it. But yeah, please give me a follow on Instagram. I've like lost 700 followers since this year started. I'm not sure if it's because I've obviously been really quiet on Instagram, or maybe they were just fake, and what's it called, Instagram is deleting all those fake bots and stuff. That's why now when I get new followers I always check the account now, and if it looks dodgy and fake I just delete them, because I don't want fake followers, I want real followers. But also subscribe to this channel too, because I really want to reach 1k. And I know it's silly to ask that because I've been quiet, but just do it anyway, please. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace.